Class 4 for race number 5, which is the first leg of the 6-up. This is a 1,200-metre contest. Headed by Better Choice, drops back into Class 4, where his sole winners come so far. Fantastic Fabio drops in class as well. Out for a chance, likes to roll forward, he gets £10 off his back. Shining Ace, a last start course and distance winner. Golden Turbo starts his career with the blinkers on. He's here on debut. Best for You, third at big odds behind Glen Eady General's last amount. Man for Star, barrier 3 for him. He's a winner over the 1,000 metres here at Sha Tin and the 1,200 at Happy Valley. Fantastic Fabio, Shining Ace, Golden Turbo, Best for You and Joy Master are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa within the last 30 days. What's happening in the speed map, Brett?
Right, well, interesting, Golden Turbo actually led his most recent trial up at Chun Fa, and then Joy Master ran over the top of him to win it. So he could potentially be within the first 4 or 5, but Fantastic Fabio, Shining Ace, probably the most likely pair to battle it out early. And then maybe Golden Turbo might be sort of pushing for a 3rd, 4th spot. Alphabet Invention, Best for You, they look like they potentially could cover some ground early.
This is the downgrade, a Better Choice, Zach Purton aboard as well. Pretty short price favourite at this stage. Has won in this grade before. Barrier number 2 should get a really nice run, and he's going well, so this looks like a good race for him. Shining Ace is going nicely as well, though, and he's been in good form. He's a last start winner. Barrier 8, he's got to contend with, but his work up here in Chung Fa suggests he's still going well and hasn't taken a backward step from that win. And another one here is Golden Turbo, another one up in Chung Fa. He's a first starter. They're going to put blinkers on debut for him. He's 11-20 pounds. He's had 8 trials, this horse. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. Paul O'Sullivan's normally go better with a run anyway.
All right, we'll have a look at that trial in a moment regardless. Better Choice as well will start. This is behind Racing Fighter in a higher grade. Racing Fighter's gone out and won again. Won a really good race in actual fact.
He's always shown from his first couple of runs, this horse, that he's got a decent engine when he gets the race run to suit him. I still remember the day at Sha Tin when he defeated pick number 1, who was undefeated at the time, and they ran a really quick time. They broke 1.9, so that just highlights the ability he's got. He's had a few little hiccups along the way with soundness. I won't be too worried about the weight because he's not an overly big horse. He has won in this class before.
Yeah, look, he's had 3 starts on the course and distance as well, and he's won 1, been placed 1, so I think he's sort of been set for this race, class 4.
All right, Shining Ace came home in front last time from the front, and after a couple of runs over the 1,400 metres, it would seem the drop in trip was the winning formula.
Certainly seemed that way, didn't it? He's got a little bit more weight to carry, only 2 pounds more, but he scurried along quite nicely from barrier 5 to take up the lead. I have got some time for the horse that chased him here, Supreme Plus. And obviously the horse out wide has done quite reasonably well too. As at Chicken Dance, he didn't finish off towards the end, but yeah, Shining Ace will be there for a long, long way, I would have thought.
Yeah, I agree. I've got him as a second choice. The query there with me is he had the sole lead in that race, and he's fantastic. Fabio might have something to say about it in this race. And he might just get a bit of extra pressure. There's a bit of pace around him.
Exactly, and there was a bit of cushion that day. I don't think we'll get as much cushion on Saturday, and therefore those with a good turn of foot can probably reduce the margin in the end.
All right, what about Best for You and Farm Bumper, who gets a start now? Matthew Poon will ride him from barrier 1.
I've got Farm Bumper in, actually. He does come in from barrier number 1. He's only had the 3 starts, but I thought his run behind Glen Eady General's here in this run was pretty good. He hit the line really nicely, and he had sort of ran out of room a little bit, but hit the line well. Best for You is another one that ran nicely, and he had blinkers on here at his last start, and it obviously worked because the horse hit the line strongly. But I didn't have much between them, but I'll end up with Farm Bumper in.
Yeah, I'm with Paul. I think they're both exotic chances for the TT. You'd want to be throwing them in.
OK, one more race to take a check on. Oh, sorry, trial in actual fact. And that is Joy Master, who's been off since February. And Golden Turbo, one of his 8 trials coming into this. Yeah,
I mentioned this trial when we looked at the speed map. This is when Golden Turbo led, and Joy Master was pushed on in the end to run over the top. The time's very slow, 1:14.54. But Casper's been taking a lot of his horses up to Chun Fa and bringing them back to Sha Tin or to Happy Valley, and with success. You can see there that Golden Turbo doesn't give you a great deal of confidence. He looks like he could probably do 2 laps at the 1 pace as opposed to sort of a 1,200 metre horse. But Joy Master might be the interesting one of those 2.
Yeah, it was an OK trial, wasn't it? He won nicely enough. Be interesting to see how that other horse goes earlier in the day that ran second.
I think with Golden Turbo, Paul's probably keen to get a run into him at the back end of this season, summer, and bring him back
I think you're right.
next. Better Choice, even money, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him on top, though. I think he's well suited down here in Class 4. I've got Wattle Legend in there for second. Now, he should get a really nice run, a perfect trail just in behind. He hasn't won from his 5 starts, but he's looked really good running a couple of placings and stepping here to 1,200 metres. I think looks ideal for him at this stage of his campaign. Shining ace in for 3rd and Farm Bumper, as I mentioned, in for 4th. So 1, 8, 5 and 3 for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to take an each-way price about What a Legend for the reasons Paul mentioned. I think he's not achieved yet what they're hoping. Best runs have been down the 1,000, but I think with time and probably, again, another horse better for next season. But this is a race where he can sit in. There'll possibly be a tempo which he can run at, and at an each-way price, he can potentially overhaul Shining Ace and Better Choice, who might run with him late. Best for You, I think, is a nice horse, but he's drawn off the track, and that'll make things difficult for him. But another one that could hit the line well. So 8, 5, 1, 10.
All right, so I thought 1 and 5 picked themselves for the queue. Better Choice, probably take the world of beating, I think, in the 5th.